Hi everybody. Hi Source H. Um, in regards to your video on follow-up regarding the distinction between rights and luxuries, I want you to know that I don't have a solid final thing, because what I'm finding is I'm still stuck in certain teachings that I've had some time ago. And I say stuck because there are certain things that are often presented in a fashion that's regarded as sacred, and though I thought I had things reduced to a root, sometimes I'm not so clear that the root is really there. Just something I wanted to ask you, this idea of rights versus luxuries. One of the things that's in my discussions with somebody else in something I called political explorations, someone had asked the simple question, what is a right? And it's a damn good question. What is a right? Because a lot of times we take things for granted and accept things to be, it's almost like a foundation, and sometimes you get surprised when you look at it and you stop and you look at it and you think, is it really a foundation? Now when I look at rights, I'm looking at it somewhat from a Randian approach, in that rights are something that is basically, there's only one fundamental right, the right to life. All other rights are corollaries of that. And you were questioning the idea of property before. Well, you said it was the last right that was listed there, but property is not. It is a corollary of the right to life, because if you have life, all these things that progress from it under a certain circumstance, say that life, the person possesses their own life, that's theirs, and you say that, okay, well, if it is theirs, then they have to be free to do all the things necessary to sustain it, because life is not a static. It has to have certain things fulfilled in order to maintain it. So you have to have the right to liberty, and you have to have the right to the product of that liberty. And the product of your liberty would be property. So that's where that comes from anyways. My understanding of it anyways. Somebody else had asked a question, and I thought about it and I said, well, rights are claims. Foundational claims, I would think. Different from other things, because you are an entity in the possession of life, then the life is yours if you would possess it. So that's kind of a sort of foundational approach to things, and I don't necessarily know that everybody would accept that. As a matter of fact, I've seen people refute it, saying, oh, it's not, it's a product of society. I'm still working on that, and I still think it's something more to do with the fact that you possess the quality life, and then the definition of it creates the necessity of the ability to take the actions that make it possible for that life to continue. I don't know if that clarifies anything, but that's where I am right now. This is not something, again, I said no before, but that is based on an idea that I have of rights. I'm not sure what your idea of rights are. Could you clarify that when you say rights or luxuries? Thanks. Bye for now.